Now, Rosemary's life changed forever in 2019 when she received a cervical cancer diagnosis. Now at 52, she's bravely calling herself a survivor, despite having 4 more years of treatment ahead before she will be declared cancer-free. Her path hasn't been easy, but Rosemary is determined to raise awareness about cervical cancer and the importance of early detection.
It was a fight for her life, a harrowing experience for Rosemary. Her symptoms started with heavy bleeding. Then came blood clots and multiple fibroids. Eventually, when the diagnosis came, it was confirmed she had cervical cancer. This marked a frightening and long journey filled with stigma and uncertainty. Rosemary's determination and resilience proved to be her greatest allies, helping her navigate the darkest moments and gradually move towards a cancer-free life. Fortunately, her cancer was detected at an early stage, which significantly improved her chances of survival.
I know what I went through, and it was not easy, but you have to be bold to do it, because people will tell you, don't do it. Oh, one person will be, and me rate me who, because I know what happened. People I mean no mukushia they died. Yes. So many people live in my church. Now, ebi mo say me nyamna me koya abortion. Ebi mo say menya AIDS. They will not say it to your face, but omubeke cancer.
Before her diagnosis, Rosemary had limited knowledge about cervical cancer. She wished she had known about the human papilloma virus vaccine earlier, as it might have potentially prevented her diagnosis.
Na me ne me colleague bi adwuma na obe ware. E no say obe ware no na yesi won konko hwe se oni bibia na eso mama ne vaccine. Inti eho.
A colleague of mine was about to get married and she was asked to do the test. That was how I heard of a vaccine. At the time, I had already been infected, so the doctors advised I get my girls checked.
I didn't know. I would have done it. I would have done it. That's why I'm advising me, man.
Her journey has not been easy, but she remains determined to spread awareness about the disease and the importance of early detection.
Now who say, normal.
If you're a woman who experiences irregular menstruation, then please go and check.
In the chemo my chemo was different, because me chemo, I can come to work anytime.
The 52-year-old's experience underscores the need for increased awareness about cervical cancer, its prevention and treatment gaps that needs to be addressed.
Once any woman starts having sex, about 80% of them will get HPV or human papilloma virus at a point in their lives. But 90% of women will clear it spontaneously. In certain women with what we call high risk factors for cervical cancer, like women who are immunosuppressed, women who are taking steroids, women who smoke, women who have HIV, these women are at high risk of cervical cancer. Guys can also develop cancers from the human papilloma virus. When the cancer is early, we can offer surgery. But when the cancer is more advanced, from stage 1B3 onwards, we are unable to offer surgery.
Currently, the treatment of cervical cancer is not captured on the NHIS, and the only way to be protected is to get the vaccine.
We are still having trouble screening. We are still having trouble vaccinating, but by God's grace, we are going to start HPV vaccination. Then we have very few gynecological oncologists to operate on patients with cervical cancer. We have very few radiation oncologists. So even with the traditional treatment, we still do have a long way to go. These should ideally be covered by the National Health Insurance Scheme. It is said to be covered, but the tariff is so low that most facilities will not offer it on the NHIA, so patients have to pay out of pocket. So yes, HPV vaccination is critical, is very crucial in eliminating cervical cancer.
Cervical cancer ranks as the second most frequent cancer among women between the ages of 15 and 44 years in Ghana. And the HPV vaccine, regular screenings and continuous education is believed to be the sure way in reducing the incidence of the disease in the country. Sarah Penkro, TV3 News, Accra.